Hello and welcome to your yoga class to strengthen, balance, and stretch. We will be working through the entire body, moving into some challenging poses and some more gentle, restorative stretches. So when you are ready, let's get started over onto our backs. Extend your arms and legs, close your eyes, and bring your awareness to your breath. Deepen your breath and take note of how your body is feeling right now. Then with your next breath, hug your knees into your chest. Lift your nose to your knees. And then exhale, lower your head and your back onto the mat. Extend your legs up. Inhale, crunch. Nose to knees. Exhale, release and extend. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, extend. Keep flowing here. And next time your legs come up, hold it here and release your right foot onto the mat, holding behind your left thigh or calf. You can extend your right leg all the way out long if that feels good. You're going to inhale and bring your forehead towards your knee. And then exhale, release your upper body. Inhale, crunch it forward. And exhale, release. So here we are working, engaging through the core while also stretching your hamstring. And extend both legs up to the sky, pulling them a little bit closer towards your chest. Release your left foot onto the mat, holding behind your right thigh. And extending your left leg out if that feels good. Inhale and crunch, forehead to knee. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to crunch. Exhale, lower. And stretching and strengthening at the same time here. Then bring your left leg up to meet your right. Lower your hands. We're going to lift the hips and set them over to the left. Lift and to the right. Lift to the left. Lift to the right. So we're working through the lower abdominals to lift the hips and moving them from one side of the mat to the other. Bring them back to center. We're going to come up into a shoulder stand so you can support your lower back with your hands. Press your hips up, bringing your body towards a straight line. Engage through the core. And if you want, you can bend your knees out, bringing the soles of the feet together into this butterfly variation. Inhale and extend your legs back up. Exhale, bring your feet overhead. Toes touching. If possible, plow pose. Breathe into your spine. And inhale, lift your legs back up. And exhale, roll your spine back down. Plant your feet. Inhale, press up, bridge pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Keep going. And we're going to hold the bridge. You can come up high onto your toes. Keep your hands here or reach your arms up overhead. We're going to pulse the hips up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower all the way down. Bring the knees into the chest, hold behind the thighs, and roll up to a seated, keeping your feet off the mat. Rolling like a ball all the way back and then up. This time we're going to roll all the way back and then all the way up, planting your feet, coming up into chair pose. Sink your hips low and plant your hands and extend your legs, forward fold. Take any movement that feels good, maybe bending into one knee and then the other. Then inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Low lunge, lower your knee, reach your arms up. And exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower your knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Pedal it out here, bending into one knee and then the other. Extend through your spine. And then step your left foot forward between your hands. Lower your back knee and reach up. Exhale, plant your hands and step your right foot forward. Forward fold. Heel toe your feet out a little bit wider, bringing your heels in and your toes out. Sink your hips down, yogi squat. Hands to heart. And then extend your left arm down and reach your right arm up, coming into a twist. Gaze up at your right hand. And come back through center, releasing your right arm down and your left arm up. Come back through center and lift your hips, forward fold. Bring your feet back together and bend your knees and reach your arms up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Hold it here. Really sink low and engage. Bring your hands to heart center. And begin to shift your weight forward, lifting your heels. You can reach your arms back and dive down with your chest, coming into drinking bird. Hold, balance, then lower your heels down, bring your hands back to heart center, and twist towards your left, bringing your right elbow to your left knee. Shift your weight into your left foot and step back with your right, coming into this high lunge twist. Lower your right hand down and lift your left arm up. Gaze up. Inhale, lift your body, staying low with your legs. Bring your left hand to right thigh, right arm reaches up. And cartwheel your hands down, step back into high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. You can pedal it out again here. With your inhale, step or hop to the front, forward fold. Heel toe your feet out a little bit wide and sink your hips down, coming back into our yogi squat. Hands to heart. You're going to lower your right hand and twist to the left. Then lower your left hand and twist to the right. Come back to center. Plant your hands and extend up into forward fold. Bend into your knees and reach up, chair pose. Sink your hips nice and low. And bring your hands to heart center. Begin to lift your heels. Reach back with your arms and forward with your chest. Hold this drinking bird. And lower your heels back down. Hands come back to your chest. Left elbow to right knee. Shift your weight into the right foot and step your left leg back. Twisted high lunge. Lower your left hand down to the mat and reach your right arm up. And with your inhale, stay low in your legs as your chest lifts up and you reach your left arm up and overhead. Right hand is on the thigh. And cartwheel your hands down and step back into high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now with your next inhale, you're going to bend your knees and crunch nose to knees. Exhale, extend, and inhale, crunch. So we're coming into this kind of a cat back downward dog, and then extending back out. Engaging through the core and the quads. The next time your knees are bent, step or hop forward, forward fold. Again, taking your feet out wider and sinking your hips down into yogi squat. Hands come to your heart. Inhale and stand all the way up. Exhale, squat. Options to stay higher with the hips as you come down. Keep going here. Almost there. And then reach your arms up. And then take your hands interlaced behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest to the sky. And exhale, forward fold with the shoulder opening arms. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release your hands and reach up. Bring your hands to heart center, and we're going to come into a tree pose. So lift your left leg up, bringing the sole of the foot to your inner calf or inner thigh. Bring your hands to heart center, or grow your tree and lift them up towards the sky. Find your drishti, point of focus, to help you with your balance here. Breathe. And from here, release your foot from your calf or thigh, reaching back for the inner foot with your left hand, and then reach your right arm forward, staying here or beginning to lift your left leg into your hand, leaning forward with your chest, coming into dancer's pose. And slowly release your leg back down. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop forward into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to take another round of our crunches, bringing knees to nose and then extending it out. Inhale, crunch, knees to nose. Exhale, extend. And then bend your knees and hop or step forward, forward fold. Take your feet out wide, coming into a yogi squat. We're going to inhale, stand all the way up, reach up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squat. Again, stay higher if you need to. And then hold it up. Take your hands interlaced behind your back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach back up. Release your hands. You're going to lift your left leg, your right leg up, and take your foot to the inner calf or thigh. Bringing your hands to heart center, or growing your tree by reaching your arms up. Breathe and come back to your point of focus. And release your foot and grab it with your right hand, reaching your left arm forward and slowly kicking into your foot and reaching your chest forward. Dancer. And release your foot back down. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, lower your knees and press back into child's pose. Take a couple breaths. With your inhale, roll forward into tabletop. Extend your left leg out and your right arm forward. Gonna do 2 pumps up and then exhale, crunch. Inhale, 2 pumps, exhale, crunch. 1, 2, crunch. 1, 2, crunch. 1, 2, crunch. 1, 2, crunch. Really pull your navel into your spine to engage your core here. And hold it out. And lower your knee in your hand. Inhale, extend your right leg and your left arm. You're going to do a crunch. 1, 2, crunch. 1, 2, crunch. 1, 2, crunch. 1, 2, crunch. Move with your breath, exhaling as you crunch. Inhaling to pump, exhale to crunch. And extend it out, hold, and lower down. Going to come over into a seated position and take some stretches. So bring the soles of your feet together. Coming into butterfly, you can pump your knees up and down here. And come to stillness, fold forward. Don't worry about how far you are going. Just make sure that you're feeling the stretch in your hips and you're not straining your back. With your inhale, come on up. Plant your hands behind you and lean back, looking up. And come back to center. We're going to bring your left leg onto the mat parallel and bringing your right leg parallel on top of it. So your knees and feet are stacked. And you can stay upright here or begin to walk your hands forward. Breathe. And inhale, come back up. Exhale. You're going to take your right leg to be all the way over so that your knees are stacked and your feet are coming outside of your body. If this is too intense, you can extend your bottom leg out and stay upright or begin to fold forward. This is a really nice stretch for our hips. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, untwist your legs. Plant your feet out, and we're going to windshield wiper our knees, dropping them to one side and then the other. Resetting the hips. And then bring your right leg parallel onto the mat and stack your left leg on top of it, bringing your feet and knees to stack over each other, staying upright or walking your hands forward, coming down with your chest towards your knees. Stay here and breathe. And with your next breath, come up to an upright position. Cross your left leg farther over your right so that your knees are stacked and your feet are out wide. If this is uncomfortable, you can extend your bottom leg. Stay upright or fold forward as much as you can. We'll be here for a few breaths. And slowly come back up. Uncross your legs, planting your feet outside of your hips and dropping your knees to one side and then the other. Resetting the hips. And then turn and recline down onto your back. Keeping your feet planted, inhale and lift your hips, bridge pose. And exhale, lower down. Either you can take bridge pose again or come up into wheel. For wheel, take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up, bringing the crown of your head onto the mat, and then press up again, lifting all the way up with your body. Wherever you are, hold it here. Feeling this nice opening along your front body. And lower yourself back down onto the mat. Bring your knees into your chest. And release your upper body down. Drop your knees over to the right and gaze towards your left. With each exhale, try to twist a little bit deeper. And inhale your legs back through center. Exhale, drop them to the left and gaze over your right arm. And take one more breath. With your next inhale, come back through center. And exhale, extend your legs and arms all the way out, coming into shavasana. Let your body melt down into the mat. Thanking yourself for taking this time for your own health and well-being. This is where I will leave you today. I invite you to stay here as long as it serves you. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next class soon.